this the real thing? Hope it ain't my imagination.
Alright, y'all, we're here with Scholvr. I appreciate you taking the time up to chop it up with us. And yeah, man. So you've had like a crazy year thus far, and I guess like, what are some? Well, just tell us a little bit about your year for those who know.
This year started off, man. I would call it the maturation process. Basically, just finding out who you are as an artist. And I've been doing it, my whole career, like just trying to find out, exactly what I'm going to represent, who I am. So basically, the why factor, why am I doing what I'm doing? And basically, man, I just want to educate people through my music. And finding my voice, just going in and out of studios, learning, because I just been studying, man. I've been a student in the game this whole year. And now it's getting to the point where at the top of next year, I'll be releasing my first album. Director's cut, so I'm excited about that. And it's just, man, I think this project is going to show the growth and maturity, of my career and what I've been doing. That's all this year I brought.
Word, that's what's up. So you've been picked up by Complex and Fame. So how, just run me through how you were feeling, how that process was.
Oh, that's amazing, man, to be recognized by blogs of that stature, because you see a lot of acts, like major acts on there. That's the place you want to be. Those are the eyes you want to look at you. You know what I'm saying? And I think now that I'm putting out this new music, and it's speaking to a different crowd of people. Saying what I want to say, feeling how I want to feel, man. And these blogs are starting to reach out. They're starting to reach out and be like, yo, man, that's dope. It's cool, man, for different people to acknowledge your music. Because a lot of times, you get a core base, and the same people will always pump you. But now I think I'm finally, my arms are extended and I'm reaching different people. So those blogs are definitely well respected. I have much love for them. And hopefully, a lot more coming.
Girl, you're so perfect. You should be on the cover of magazine. The way you work.
So Chris, how long have you been singing, or where did you start?
I've been singing since I was 8 years old. Started in church singing. My dad was a choir, all that good stuff. And then when I was 14, I started recording with my cousin. He had 3 groups. And I went down to South Carolina. Recorded my first song. I was straight rapping and singing, and that was cool. And then when I was 16, I kept doing it. I actually made a dance song, Scholvr Interview, in high school, and that joint kind of it got me buzzing a little bit. And that's when I first kind of got into the music industry. One of these producers that hit me up was like, yo, I stole the beat. Off the internet. It was some competition like Jazzy Bang, Teddy Bishop, and all these producers were having a competition saying whoever can make the best song on the record deal type thing. But you had to record on the internet, on the actual site. So I basically put my mic up to the computer, recorded the beat into the mic, and then made the song. So it sounded terrible. But the song actually did good. And Teddy Bishop, they reached out to me. So I went down to it and recorded the song for real. And just was pushing the song around school. And that was my first taste of the industry. Teddy was working Babyface and all like that. Wow. So since 16, I was going back and forth in the industry, just mixing and mingling, and then I'll go on spurts where I just be doing my own thing. And then next thing you know, Jermaine Dupri had saw me, and I was working with him for a while, basically just going back and forth. He saw me on the internet, same thing. After that, I linked up with some other songwriters and producers, and I've just been growing. Harold Lilly and Black Elvis are 2 big influences on my songwriters and producers that I currently still work with. So it's a lot of good people, man. I meet them as I grow. It's crazy.
Did you ever think, starting out that this time was gonna come? Had you always envisioned your humble beginnings right now?
Yeah.
But I kind of see. Did you have that vision?
Oh yeah, man. I still got a long way to go. I'm nowhere near where I want to be, and I'm nowhere near where I see myself. But one thing I have learned in this process is it all comes in God's timing, but you got to continue to work. Because I've learned not to expect it. Because a lot of times I've expected certain things because I put in a certain amount of work, and it doesn't happen, and then it's a letdown. So now I just let myself not be let down. I'm like, man, this is what I'm going to do, and I just keep working. And next thing you know, stuff starts happening spontaneously. But you build up that catalog and you put in that work for when it does come, you're not really surprised. So I know I got a long way to go, and I know I'm gonna reach that goal because I have a goal, meet it, and that's what it is.
My nominee, I put you up against anybody in the room.
What's been your proudest accomplishment? I'm sure you've had
Man, I guess I would say to the date, man, is finishing up this project, this first album. That's going to be the biggest accomplishment thus far. But other than that, man, it's so many different things that I've been through or I've seen that are all its own significant moment. So it's not like one thing that I'm super like this reigns over everything. But I would say now my project, because I took my whole life to build up to the first album. So this would be it.
Yeah, word. So I guess getting like your feet wet in the industry a little bit, is it what it's cracked up to be, or would you say something?
I'll say it's damn sure a lot of work, man. Like a lot of people think it's overnight, or man, you just grew up out of nowhere. Like now when I look at people that are famous or however they got there, I never would judge and say, oh, they just, I know how much work I put in, so I can't never discredit somebody else for what they're doing. I just know it's a lot of work out there, and it's not all it's cracked up to be. Hell no, like business be crazy sometimes, but sometimes you gotta do a lot of compromising. Like this is a people's business. More so than anything, like the music industry, people have to like you, man. You have to be able to work with different personalities all the time. Who you don't want to work with, who you do want to work with, and you got to maintain a certain level of chemistry and respect. And sometimes it can be hard. But it teaches you, man. Like it just teaches you how to talk to people and grow. So I would say I love it though, even though it's not always cracked up to be sometimes. I wouldn't choose anything else.
Right. Who are some mentors you met along the way, and like what kind of advice?
Big mentors of mine is Harold Lilly, huge mentor. Rio Bridges, huge mentor. They're songwriters. Basically, patience, hard work, and it's a quote and it's basically to exceed others' expectations, but don't expect anything in return. That's when you really start to learn, what success is, because it's no way possible you can tell that way. So I'm just learning, just maturing, just growing, and seeing how they maneuver, songwriting-wise, getting better with lyrics and all types of things, man. So I would say Harold, Rio, Black Elvis, all the producers and stuff I ran across that gave me any type of advice. I always listen to those people that instilled some great things into my mind.
Word. So what do you think, you being like getting the notoriety you have so far, how do you think you're helping Richmond in that way, as far as the music scene?
Oh man, Richmond is so much talent out here, man. A lot of people think they can't make it out. So I think I'm helping a lot of kids because I get emails, DMs from kids who want to do this. And they be like, yo, Chris, man, you're an inspiration. I used to work in the inner city, I was working in the Boys and Girls Clubs all around the city. So I know a lot of the kids, coming up from the background they come up from, it's not all that great. A lot of times you think you can't make it out, but them seeing me, knowing me, like actually, building with me when I was younger around here, seeing it just, me going. Even I'm not even where I want to be, but just seeing me, the fact that I'm flying across the country and doing certain things that I'm doing in the entertainment industry, they're like, damn, like. That's crazy, and that's basically what I'm here to do, is to inspire others. So I definitely think it's bringing some light to kids in the city. But once it really pops, we gonna be on.
Where do you see yourself in about 5, 10 years?
5, 10 years, man. I see Grammys. I see movies, because I'm a director. As well, so I see me taking it to that level, and I see me being considered amongst the greats. Like that's where I want to be. That's where I'm going to be. That's what it is. So yeah, it's nothing less than Richmond. What's up? We're going to take over the world. Let's do it. That's pretty much it, man. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, all right, man.
Take it
That's what it is.
me pinch myself, I'm wondering if I'm dreaming. You're that sweet potato pie on Thanksgiving. You're that sweet potato pie.